My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my ranking of Greg McLean's filmography from worst to best. And you guys probably don't know who this dude is, but I kinda wish you would. He's an Australian filmmaker who makes mostly horror movies, and he's good at it. His movies always look great with beautiful scenery. His movies are usually tense and brutal and just sometimes nasty. And I kind of wish he made more movies. Like, in the past 2 decades, he's made 6 movies, and now he just works in TV. And not just that, TV shows that nobody has ever seen. Like, go ahead and tell me I'm wrong, but there's The Glooming, Bloom, Jack Irish, LeBray, The 12, Scrubberlands, Territory. Like, nobody has seen those shows, and it's just a waste of talent. But let's begin ranking his movies with his worst one, and it's The Darkness. Now, I saw this movie quite a few years ago, and I didn't even want to go back and rewatch it. I just remember thinking this movie was never scary, it was generic, it was lame, and it was just a really boring watch. So, I also remember there was something really stupid with the story. Yeah, I hated this one. His second worst movie is Jungle with Daniel Radcliffe. And I didn't like this movie, but it's not terrible. Like, it's about this dude who gets lost in the jungle, and it's exactly what you'd expect. You've seen movies just like this, and those movies are much better, usually. I just didn't feel like this movie offered enough, and it's not tense or thrilling, and it's just kinda whatever. It's well acted, it still looks great, and it does have its solid moments. Like, the ending has some real effective emotion, but for the most part, I just found this to be a real drag, so that's why it's his second worst. And from this point on, I like the rest of his movies. And movie number 4 is Rogue. Now, if we're talking about crocodile movies, this one isn't as good as Crawl, but it's still pretty decent. We've got Sam Worthington here, who is always a delight to see in movies, and it does have its tense moments, but I feel like the ending of this movie is what really elevates it. Like, there's this extended sequence in the crocodile lair, and I was on the edge of my seat. I was fully locked in, and this movie can be real nasty at points and really tense, and yeah, I like it. I didn't really care for lots of the characters, and sometimes I wish the middle section had more tension, but still worth watching. His third best movie, and I actually struggled with these top 3 spots. But I think I'm going with The Belko Experiment. And I just really like the premise of this movie. Ordinary people are put in a stressful situation, and it brings out the worst in them. And there's just lots of compelling observations about the human condition here, and I thought it was rather smart, rather tense, and rather brutal at points. It's a pretty well acted and directed movie. I've always been kind of frustrated that most of the killings happen because of guns. I think it would have been better if they had to use office supplies, but still, it's a good one. Movie number 2 is Wolf Creek, and I do really like this movie. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography is just wonderful. It really captures the harshness of Australia. And John Garrett is phenomenal here. Like, he is so unnerving and he just adds so much tension to this movie. And it's really effective. Like, this is a brutal, fucked up watch, and I feel like it delivers. My big issue is it does take a little too long to get going. I wish this movie just was a little bit snappier, but still a good, effective horror movie. But his best movie, and I should say this movie isn't great. It's number one, but I don't think Greg has made a great movie, but Wolf Creek 2 is pretty damn good. And what I like so much better about this one than the first one is it just gets going immediately. This is a fast-paced movie. It's always thrilling. It's always tense. It's actually like really fucked up at points. There are some nasty moments, and John Garrett does a good job again. It does kind of drag in the last act. I feel like this movie could have been 15 minutes shorter, but it's still one that I won't forget. I don't know, it's like I said, it's tense, it's brutal, it's well acted, it's well made. What else can I say? It delivers. But that's my ranking of his filmography. What is yours? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.